and I'm sorry. Much later, when his disciples and followers would offer him, anytime they would offer him a mango, he would say, no, I am an offender. Till his life, he did not accept mangoes. Just having that feeling that I am not supposed to eat mangoes. I offended Krishna by eating a mango which was unoffered. Then he started the Gaudiya Math, and it became so big. It was having 4 printing presses. One of the first organized preaching programs for teaching the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Like if you play this mridanga in this home, 20 people can listen. But if you write a book and the book is given to other people, the knowledge spreads much farther than a mridanga. So Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur would call the printing press the big mridanga, the brihat mridanga. One of the most important memories for us, followers of Srila Prabhupada, is on the banks of Radha Kund. Srila Prabhupada had his son and they were walking, and Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur told that I had a desire to print books. We have a big temple in Calcutta, marble temple, nice facilities, but unfortunately our managers are now having disagreements about who will use this room, who will use that room. There is a lot of dispute. If you ever get money, you print books. And Prabhupada said, there is only one secret to my success, that I just seriously try to understand the mood of my spiritual master and I try to serve. So he kept in his mind that he likes to distribute books. He wrote a letter that, Guru Maharaj, you have so many disciples, they are all doing very nice service. I am in my family business. What do I do? He said, you write. You write in the English language. And he added a line. If you write in English language, it will be good for you and good for the world. So Prabhupada said, I have to preach in English language. I need to prepare myself. So he kept on writing the first canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, part 1, part 2, part 3. And now, where do you preach? English language means you have to go either to England or to America. Prabhupada was so simple. He was asked that, why did you come to New York? He said, well, my Guru Maharaj, my spiritual master, he sent some disciples. They went to England, but they failed. They did not have much success. But I was thinking, if I have to fail, let me fail in a new place. If at all I have to fail, let me at least fail in a new place. See such simplicity. And he persevered, he came to New York. It's our fortune that Prabhupada kept that kind of seriousness, and Prabhupada will always say that I never feel separation from my spiritual master. I feel he's always with me. How? Because I'm following his instructions. Prabhupada said there are 2 ways in which a disciple can take association of a guru. One is serving the body of the Guru. You can cook for him, you can massage him, so many things. But that has to end someday. But when you serve the instructions, then you can live with the spiritual master forever. So, we offer our obeisances to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur on this appearance day. With a nice pranam mantra, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati iti namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripataye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryojjvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostate. We who follow Srila Prabhupada, we understand that what Bhaktivinoda Thakur conceptualized, what he wanted to achieve, his son, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, he gave it a concrete form in India, and his disciple, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he spread it all over the world. And like a small program like this, it's not a big temple, not a huge festivities, but no, it's important. It's very important from the point of view of keeping the legacy, keeping the historical heritage alive. Hare Krishna. Anyone has any questions or comments?
Prabhuji,
Yes.
you said that in this world, like we live in this, and then we still have to earn, we have to go to office, we have to do stuff to keep our everyday whatever needs satisfied and everything. But how is it like possible? Can you give like, I understand that we have to offer to Krishna everything we offer, we offer Krishna and we do like that, but still if we want to do more, how can we go in this?
That's very good. You have a desire to offer more. Okay. Just like Arjuna had his own Kurukshetra, Arjuna had people whom he loved, but somehow they were on the opposite side. Anyone knows who are they?
Brothers.
Huh?
Yeah.
No. Prominent among them, those whom he really loved. Exactly.
His Guru.
Dronacharya. What if Krishna would have got his chariot in front of Dushasana and Duryodhana? He would have started fight immediately. End of it. Then you won't be discussing that battle today. It said that when the war was about to begin, Arjuna took up his bow and they said, hey, how is he fight? Starting to fight without any proper declaration. One arrow came and landed at Dronacharya's feet. And Duryodhana is asking, what does that mean? He said, Arjuna is asking blessings from me. That I am going to fight. I learned everything from you, but this is my pranam. These are warriors, right? So warriors always have to use a warrior-like pranam. But the next arrow, it went past his ear. That I offered him a pranam, as a teacher is offered pranam by the student, but I am also willing to fight. I'll be using the same skill which you taught me, but I'm ready to fight. The next arrow goes, lands at Bhishma Dev's lotus feet. And Bhishma is like, yes, I accept. And another arrow goes through Bhishma's ear. He says, yes, I am also willing to fight. So, Arjuna had a battlefield where some people he didn't like, some he liked. You and me similarly have our own battlefield. You may like a particular job, it doesn't pay well. A job which pays very well, but so much of politics, so much of backbiting, so much of stabbing in the back. And you may say, hey, what do I do? I remember one friend, he was in a Saudi Arabian bank, not a Saudi, but a foreign bank settled in Saudi Arabia. Very good from the experience point of view. But then he thought I should be moving upward. He came to Mumbai, big name financial institution. The very first day he said, oh, the vibrations here are so negative. He went back. So, number one, the Gita teaches us we don't complain. You may look at her battlefield that's completely different from yours. She may look at his battlefield that's completely different. It's like a carpenter telling a plumber, your job is nice. You are always indoors, heated, nicely. The plumber may say to the electrician, your job is nice. No, you don't get messy hands. So a surgeon feels a stockbroker's life is nice. A stockbroker feels a doctor's life is nice. And the doctor's life is not nice. They may say, housewife, oh, you're always in the house. No need to rush. Very nice. You say, no. So basically, no occupation in the world today, you can say that it is nice from the nice point of view. It has its own challenges. So number one, we accept that this is my battlefield, I have to fight it. Second point, how do I fight it? I need guidance. So just like Arjuna accepted Krishna's guidance, Krishna is willing to give you guidance, provided you approach. And then the third point is where Arjuna says, I will do whatever you say. We will have reversals, we will have our joys, all kinds of things will happen. And as you rightly said, if you want to increase your service attitude, you want to increase your scope of service, that's like the best. So Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita, all those who want to improve their service to me, I give them the intelligence by which they can come to. Prabhupada would write pamphlets. Small subjects, he would write a pamphlet and he would distribute it. And one person who was not even interested in the pamphlet, he took one and said, Swamiji, people use pamphlets and they throw away. They don't throw books. And he said, oh, that's a good idea. I should write books. And Prabhupada said, this idea came from my spiritual master. He was speaking through this person. Now the person who gave the idea, we don't even know his name, whether he read any books or whatever. Today, people with emotional issues feel everybody out there is out to get them. Everybody is out to cheat me. Everybody is against me. Oh, there's a conspiracy against me. A pure devotee has the same feeling, but the opposite conclusion. He feels that there's a conspiracy out there to serve me. Everybody is helping me. My Guru speaks through all these small experiences. Let's see what a change it is. And that is the proper moods for a devotee. So you continue with the process of Bhakti Yoga and you will get these kind of experiences that Krishna, somebody will give you some idea, do this. And when you do that, you say, oh, I had shown my desire to increase my seva and now Krishna is helping me. Thank you, very nice question.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Some points?
So just to extend, my Mataji's question.
Yeah.
I would say nowadays compared to like 5,000 years ago when Arjuna and Krishna battlefield and those life, even with the current modern life, even to just live, you must earn money. There is no other choice. You are basically since morning to night, you are one after another, like kids in school and go to work. We are completely tied up. So without of that, with this kind of tight life, how we can improve on day-to-day basis by just chanting association, or is there any like some people they get associated immediately, but for some people it takes a very long time.
Yes.
So why does it happen? Are we lazy enough to not to practice enough, or is just our karma?
No. You are kind enough to think that one should think oneself as lazy, one should not think that I am doing so much. No. Okay, let's see the facts. Krishna Bhakti is arranged in such a way that no matter what yuga, what time, what external situation, it can be done. Krishna Bhakti has nothing practically to do with any material development. During Prabhupada's time it was, we are under British rule so we can't do. After independence, we have just now become independent so we can't do. Now we say, we are under Congress rule, we can't do. We are under Mr. Modi's rule, we can't do. We are in India, therefore we can't do. Now we are in America, therefore we can't do. These things will keep on coming. The beauty of Krishna consciousness is, how do you understand the root cause and what you can do about it? So let's say currently you absolutely don't have time, physical time. Your job or business occupies you. Like if I may ask, what do you do? You are a doctor?
No, software engineer.
Software engineer. What are your working hours?
9 to 5, 9 to 6.
Every day,
Yeah.
except weekends, right? Now, this is practically most of the software engineers do like that, right? Now, what happens is, Queen Kunti in her prayers, she is very clear. She says that either you perform the propagation of Bhakti Yoga yourself, or you appreciate others doing it. Then also you get the benefit. So it's not like you need to do something physically yourself. Of course, I can't brush your teeth for me. That you have to do yourself. So your personal hygiene is your own personal hygiene. But there are other acts where you can support others. And that is the beauty. So either you do something yourself now, or if you are handicapped because of time constraints, you can help others. Prabhupada was so happy with books being distributed. You can distribute the book yourself, or you can help others who are doing book distribution. You get the same benefit. So today's time and today's age, that cannot be any obstacle. Don't worry about that.
think I would say learning is probably easier, especially because of YouTube and internet.
See, now there is so much of resources available on the commute. When I'm in New York, sometimes many of my classes are just conference calls. There are 10 people listening. 6 of them are on the way back home from their on their office. And we discuss Bhagavatam, we discuss question answers. So devotees always, because they depend on Krishna, they can always find some way to make the best use of the situation. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. You mentioned about Srila Prabhupada receiving the instruction to teach the message of Bhagavad Gita from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Similarly, in our life, when we receive some instruction from the spiritual master, just like Prabhupada in this particular case, he had some doubts, he had some responsibilities. My question is more related to the doubts point of view. So when we receive some instruction from the spiritual master, we might doubt our own capacity in terms of executing that particular instruction. So how do we overcome that? Because I've heard that the spiritual master doesn't give you instruction until and unless the empowerment is there within the instruction. So how do we overcome our doubts and try to follow that instruction?
See, there could be various kinds of doubts. Srila Prabhupada had, first of all, the doubt that whether preaching this message is, whether it is viable, whether it is possible, whether it has any importance to it. So this was solved by his Guru Maharaj immediately. And then how exactly do I serve you? That he said, you will do in due course of time. So he didn't give any exact answer, is it not? So therefore, you may or may not have your physical association of your spiritual master immediately, but Krishna can use so many agents to give you that understanding. Prabhupada's spiritual master was not there to tell him that instead of pamphlets, write books. But he gave the credit to somebody's suggestion and saying, "That's my Guru Maharaj who spoke." When the time was ready for Prabhupada to take the plunge, his Guru Maharaj came in his dream and he said, "Follow me." It's a very dramatic thing which happened. Prabhupada said, my Guru Maharaj would come and he would start walking and he would look back at me and we just do like this. No dialogue, no spoken word. And Prabhupada talked to his godbrothers and they said, "This means take sannyas." And Prabhupada's exact words were, "Sannyas?